Hello everyone, Mike Cardinals here, co-founder of Pat Trading Partners, along with Bob Iacchino, checking in on Bitcoin. Bitcoin could not hold the rotation zone, rotated back up, getting up near the 50, and we'll check in where it got to on the daily in a second, and then drifting lower, back below the rotation zone. What we did was do a Gann projection from the high to the low, which happened to be on the same bar, to give us an idea of where we're watching for clusters for a potential reversal. First level 60.34, which we got a slight rotation back up in the rotation zone, then a spike down to our major cluster at 6,000 to 6,003. That was actually the 50% level from the reversal bar that we didn't want to see a close below, and we still don't have a close below that level. We can't seem to sustain the rotation zone though, so that's key right now. Now, if we do break below that 50% level, which is essentially 6,000, then next cluster is 59.44. Then we'd be watching for about 58.95 lower. However, let's see if we can get back above the rotation zone. Now, on a move back up, we're watching for very key resistance coming in right now at about 62.60, where's the declining 50. So that's why, well, prior Gann cluster, and then if we can get through that, then we'll be watching for the 63.41, then the 64.14. Now let's check in on the daily. On our daily chart, let me expand it. So you see here why we use this 8 EMA, spiking up close to it, real close to it. You know, these are not, this is an area. It gives you a really nice area. So this is the lower end of our rotation zone, and we could not get into it yet. So on the next rally, that's coming off about that 62.60 mark again. So we have all of this resistance right at 62.60. That's going to be the key thing. So if you're trying to buy any of these dips, or you have bought the dip and you're holding up, again, move up your stops at that area, because once we get through there, then you can see these next targets are in the rotation zone, but they're also flirting with this prior key sideways area. So there's going to be some sellers coming in here, especially at the lower end again, where these dip buyers were all wrong. Rallies up there again might give them a chance to get back out. Checking in back on Monero, which we had yesterday with this sloppy double top. You see it came down, first level, second level, not quite spiking the third level, but this is why you'd still project these down. These are areas to watch for reversal. So if you're trading something on a shorter term, maybe you had a pattern in here, but at least when you saw this double trigger, it's hands off. I'm not going to just immediately rush in and buy it because it's projecting lower prices. Now we're finally back up. We did another test of the rotation zone. Let me take this off now because it's no longer valid. And we're rotating back up. So really critical right now. We're going to be watching to see if we can maintain above about 124.33. If we can't, we'll be watching back down to see if we test around this 119, 120 area. Now we can also do a projection from these highs back here. In case that breaks, that takes us to 117.13 and 115.70 for the next minor levels down. Let's check in again on the daily chart of Monero. Again, we yesterday closed back below the rotation zone. This looks like we're going to close back in the rotation zone, but the major overhead resistance right now is coming in about 131.63, so that's really what to watch for. It's flattening out. Okay, so that means, you know, we're getting in more consolidation, which you can see here from just price action. Big consolidation, push down, recovery back in this consolidation range. So right now, also the major resistance, not only from Gann, but the prior price candlesticks, is about 132.71. So if we get through that 21, watch for that 132.71, and then the next level is 135.65. Then longer term, if we can really get a rally on this, over here is the next major dip area that will be, and prior Gann level. So I'll be watching the 150 level. So we have for you on Bitcoin and Monero, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.